Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of our All the Mod 6 Let's Play with Voluminous Energy. And in the last episode, we were working on our tech, and we were starting off with the crusher, the primitive blast furnace, and the primitive Stirling Generator to get things running with tech. But I just wanted to show you guys that off camera I have been sprucing up this little tunnel here a little bit. You can see this has definitely changed. I've widened the tunnel so that it's, or not tunnel, but bridge here, so that it's 3 wide, made out of acacia logs and acacia fence. And if you have a keen eye, you might have noticed that this is more forested than it was before, and that's because I've basically planted more acacia trees here so that I can obviously get more acacia logs to build this, and the planks also for the actual fences and stuff like that. And yeah, this is just the lower level of the tree because I flattened out on this level here. I flattened out the tree so that it's it doesn't have that second layer, so it's just flat now, so that we have a nice flat walkway here. And on this floor I've kind of taken the lower branch, I don't know what you're gonna call this, like this part here, flatten this out as well, and we kind of have like a little outpost to see, the little caverns that are all over the place here, and the water's kind of, can't really see it that well. Yeah, you can actually pop out here though and take a gander at the water that's carved into the pseudo river. And yeah, the farm has had progress as well off camera, because I've had more progress with actually growing things in the farm here. So you've noticed that I actually filled this area up because I don't really, need it to be that big. I don't think I need it to be that big. And if I do, I'll come up with something a little bit more permanent. But you can see we got little potato areas here, and this was kind of harvested recently. And I have baked potatoes in my inventory. And this here is, you can see a lot of progress with the immersive engineering hemp plants. So this is so that we can just easily get string. And yeah, so that's going to be useful, and you can see quite a bit of these have fully matured. Some of these are still growing, but these ones that are fully matured, they'll pop up with a top half that you can just punch, just like what you saw me do just now. And yeah, so the farm's functional, and I'm, it's good enough for now. And I guess the next thing that we really should be working on for this episode will be the Electrolyzer from Voluminous Energy, because that's the next stage to really start getting us into the core of this mod, since most of the machines are aluminum machines, and the easy way to get aluminum, although in this mod pack it's easier to get aluminum. That's a plague doctor up there. You can find aluminum ore and more easily get aluminum from, say, aluminum ore. But, in Voluminous Energy, usually if you don't have other mods, you would have to get it through bauxite. So, yeah, so normally you would just take bauxite and crush it in the crusher, whether that be the ore or raw bauxite, depending on the version, or if you have any left over from the previous version. And you would get the bauxite dust, and then you would run that inside the electrolyzer, right? So, yeah, that's basically how things are. And we don't really have any energy generation in here, but still have quite a bit of power backed up here. So yeah, that's good. It's actually going to be nighttime soon, but yeah, we actually have even more raw bauxite over here, and that is the aluminum that I was talking about. Although normally we have more raw bauxite anyways. So we should just be focusing on tapping on that. And yeah, otherwise I'd also in the future would like to get some sort of refined storage system set up, because just interacting with one thing and having all our ore, being able to search through our storage is much nicer than running around trying to figure out which chest something's in. And the crafting grid will also be pretty convenient as well. So, yeah. Yeah, so we're just basically... I'd also need iron. I know I made a bunch of iron dust from the ore that I mined. I didn't go mining off camera this time, but oh yeah, actually smelted. I have 60 iron in here. Okay, so I guess we can get right to business then with the electrolyzer. We should be able to start doing some of these. I don't want to make 6 blocks, but I do want to make 1. And I will sleep to make it daytime. And yeah, so let's see here. So for the electrolyzer, that's not what I want to do. For the electrolyzer, I think I don't know if I said this, but we need a microchip, which is either gold or silver. So I think that would actually require some sort of mining operation, because I actually don't think we have gold. I don't think we have a silver or anything that can give us silver. Yeah, I don't think so. So I actually think we need to go ahead and do some mining off camera. And yeah, we definitely can use some more power. So yeah, to get the electrolyzer, we need some sort of gold or silver to make the microchip. So I guess that's what we're gonna have to do. Okay, so I was actually wrong. We do have gold that I found in this chest that I think we found earlier from looting, I don't know, a boat or sunken treasure or something. So I put a bunch of the stuff down in the newer storage room. So that's over here, down this path. So yeah, so here's the block, here's the other iron, and I'm just gonna grab this cobblestone because I think we need 2 gears. Yeah, 2 gears. So let's go ahead and make those, and then we're gonna do, oh, we need redstone. Yes, so we need redstone, not to make the silver one, but to make the golden microchip. Yeah, we need silicon and we need gold, which silicon we can get from you know, either quartz or sand in the furnace, basically. Right, so yeah, I guess I don't know what's going on with that recipe, but yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and get some redstone then, because that's what we're missing at this point. Alright, so yeah, I went ahead and gone mining, like I said I was going to. And we got a stack and almost another stack of redstone. And we also have silver. So we should be able to make that microchip no problem. And here we have a plague doctor. And so yeah, I was just basically mining over here. Like I said, I do my mining. This guy has interesting, I guess, nothing really special. But yeah, so I also have a bit of other things like dimensional shards, coal, sulfur, fluorite, soapstone, darkstone, more cobble, and that kind of stuff. So, and a bit of lapis. So yeah, yeah, I guess we can go back to the base, and that iron golem is pretty beat up. And yeah, we can go back to the base and finish up the electrolyzer, because that's kind of why we came here. And I'm gonna have to dump my inventory first. Do we have energy here? Yes, we do. I'm going to process silver. Okay. And I don't have any room in these chests, so I'm gonna have to let's see here. Can I do a stack here? Put that in there, and put this in here, and just run around. I really should move everything down to this area over here, because running across... I also really want to get a storage system up and running, because that would be a lot better than having to run all over the place all the time. So we do have some stuff. I think that's about it. And let's put this stuff away, the skeleton stuff. Yeah, okay, so... yeah. Let's go back upstairs and finish processing. We have... okay, does this disappear? I feel like it shouldn't have. Okay, so here we have silver dust, which is all the ores, and we also have galena dust that we got from that. Is there something... I guess I put the iron away. The extra iron that we could process, and I can process more silver. Gold actually would be useful because we could get quartz dust, which we don't have the ability to make a implosion compressor at this point, but the quartz dust from gold could be used to make, let's say, a quartz multiplier to help speed up these machines, and so we wouldn't have to go to the nether, because we still haven't gone to the nether. So we don't easily have access to the, proper quartz crystal. All we can really do is get in dust form. So, yeah. And even if we had the centrifugal separator, I think the gravel gives us... gravels doesn't give us quartz. It gives us sulfur and flint. Okay, never mind then. For some reason I thought you could get quartz from gravel. Okay. So, let's see here. So we have silver. Actually, so should swap this out for silver when that finishes processing. Okay, so let's put in silver, because I'm gonna need that for the microchip. Yeah. So we're gonna make the silver one because let's actually go back to the electrolyzer here. Yeah, so we needed a bunch of iron and a silver or golden microchip and a bunch of redstone and some stone gears, which I have enough stone to make the gears. Let's see. Okay, I did not make them. Let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna need sand, which we have. I guess we have plenty of sand here, but if I want to not dig up the place over here, what I can do is I can just quickly run to either. You know what? I should have taken the teleport and gone to the desert, because that would have been an easy way to get sand without making an eyesore near our base. Okay. Yeah, over here, right? It's actually going to be nighttime soon. So I can just go over here and start grabbing some sand, I guess from the side of the mountain here would be good. That shouldn't really cause any problems. If I grab a whole bunch of sand here from here. Yeah, it's not the fastest shovel in the world since it is an iron shovel, but that's just kind of how it is. So we're at almost a stack. Oops. And yeah, I guess I'll just finish up this row here, and then I'll go back to base, and we can cook up some silicon from here. So yeah, let's just put that one back. And yeah, we had a vanilla wandering trader, as well as the one from rats, the rats mod. And I just want to get out of here real quick. The iron golem is not looking too well. And yeah, Yeah, so we can just use the normal bed instead of the sleeping bag. And, oh, yeah, I forgot this tosses me outside. So, oh, yeah, also, when I was mining, I should probably mention this, is that I got a, like in one of the chests, I got a cloud in the bottle from that mine shaft that I was talking about. And that mine shaft was obviously, the Y level was too high, that's why I wasn't getting any redstone when I was exploring it. But, yeah, this is from artifacts, and basically just allows me to double jump like that. Which is pretty handy, I guess. So we got some more silver and more galena dust there, which I guess I can put that in there and cook up some more. Although we should be now more thinking about getting some sand, to be honest. So I need sand more at this point for silicon, because that's the bottleneck at the moment. I thought I made an iron block before, but I don't. It might be in the other place, but that could have been for like the crusher or something. So I'm not sure if I'm recalling that correctly or not. And okay, so we're getting there. We just need one more silicon, and then we should be off to creating the microchip. Okay, so let's see here. We have silver microchip, and yeah, the iron block, which we can just craft this because we have enough iron in our inventory, and then the electrolyzer. So the electrolyzer is important because we had, where is it, bauxite dust, 48 of this. So we can just plug it in here, and this is definitely going to be a bit more power intensive, although it looks like this is keeping up just fine. I don't want to burn more fuel than necessary, although this is still going. Okay, so we're getting the, instead of getting the Voluminous Energy one, I don't know if this is Cube.js or what's doing this, but it's converting it to all the ores aluminum dust, and you can see it has that new texture I was talking about, just like the silver dust, which I kind of don't like this new texture. So the aluminum dust, this one should pretty much just be able to cook in the furnace, and I guess we can just start plugging this in and just cooking all of this. Because the next thing I guess we should be focusing on is just powering up and getting the normal Stirling Generator, this one. Which means that we have to craft another primitive Stirling Generator, which is another furnace, and more iron stuff, right? So, yeah, furnace. Let's just craft the furnace here. Two Voluminous Energy iron gears would be best. And then we can craft another primitive Stirling Generator, and from there we can start looking at this. So we're actually going to need a compressor, which compressor is, yeah, it's another microchip, and yeah, it's another microchip, so we're kind of having crisis now with let's take that gold and process that in the crusher. Okay, so we have the microchip, and then we can move on to getting another block of iron. I'll just toss the sticks for now, and we just don't have enough iron. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at, I guess. And yeah, I kind of need to dump all this other stuff down over here that I don't exactly need right now. So that would probably be like most of the cobblestone at this point. The dark stone's not a high priority. I don't need the uranite, furium. I don't think I'm gonna need lapis. Is this So we somehow got 2 different iron dusts. Wow. Did we manage to get the exact same texture? I don't think the colors are the exact same, but that is pretty similar. Wow. I think the Voluminous Energy one is just a little bit lighter. Wow. That's not plagiarism. That's just, wow. That is, yeah, you can definitely tell that they're not the same. My patterning is a little bit different, but oh man. Like if you look at it really closely, you can see like there's like the 4 dots over here, and this is a bit lighter, but that is like really similar. Wow. I almost can't believe how similar that is. So, yeah, that was interesting because I think we got that from the electrolyzer. So did not pick up the electrolyzer having a different recipe, or sorry, the electrolyzer producing producing iron dust that is, you know, from another mod, because this is tagged correctly, right? You can see it's dust/iron. I don't know if they have a CubeJS script or something. I don't know if CubeJS can do it, or if there's something. I'm assuming it's CubeJS. Probably has something to say, you know, convert everything from this tag to convert everything from this tag to you know, all the mods version of it, right? So that's what I'm thinking is going on. So we got a single quartz dust, so we can get a quartz multiplier when we get around to that. And yeah, this is all the ores gold dust, so we didn't get the Voluminous Energy one. But yeah, they don't have their own version of bauxite dust, so that's why we're getting the Voluminous Energy. They have aluminum, which is, you saw, we would get their version of aluminum instead. So yeah, this new texture that they're slowly rolling out is really jarring to me, though. I don't know how that's going to match any of the stuff from 1.17, but that's, I think, what they said in the changelog, so yeah. Okay, so we should have enough iron at this point to be able to actually craft a compressor. So yeah, okay, so this is still running. Okay, I just want to make sure this hopefully will still be running after, so I'm just going to change the layout here real quick. This has no tags. Okay, so that's lost. And I'm gonna grab the crusher and the electrolyzer. I'm gonna put on this side. So yeah, it kind of sucks that we lost that, but that's fine. So we have bauxite processing in here now, and for the actual proper Stirling Generator, which, yeah, thermal has a Stirling dynamo, but I want to make this one. We need 3 aluminum, so 3 aluminum plates, so that should be just this, right? And we're gonna get the Voluminous Energy aluminum plate, because I don't know if plate, actually, yeah, we're the only mod in this mod pack in all the mod 6 that adds aluminum plates, so I guess that makes sense. Is there like no plate from other mods? I mean, there's the Tinker's plates, but yeah. Actually, thermal does have some plates: iron plate, gold plate, copper plate, tin plate, and they have a interesting texture for that. Definitely. Actually, the casts from Tinker's matches thermal. That's interesting. And what's this? Metal plate press. Oh, because this is the metal plates. Similar, but not the same. Uranium and steel plate. So that's what immersive is. And I should get back on track. So we were talking about making, yeah, the upgraded Stirling Generator, because the current one is Well, this one doesn't have that good fuel control, so the fuel control is not that great. So you can overburn fuels, which the upgraded one does not, and the upgraded one does 128, which should be more than enough to handle, these machines running. We're gonna need a, when we finally actually move out of here, we're gonna need an XNet circuit or some kind of power circuit. I think mechanism cable. Yeah, this one, which is steel. You definitely don't want to use voluminous energy steel. Mechanism steel, I think, is some mechanism machines, right? Is that the energized smelter? Don't you need the thing that you put like coal into it? The metallurgic infuser. Yeah, I don't think these are not that bad. It's iron, 2 furnaces, osmium. We have osmium. Yeah, we have osmium. So it's not terrible to get a metallurgic infuser. What do we need this for? The cables, right, to make steel. Okay. Okay, so we're out of, like, coal. Okay. Okay, so let's circle back to the Stirling Generator just so we have more power. So we're looking at... Oh, yeah, we're going to need the carbon shielded aluminum machine frame. But we're going to need 2 of these gears. We're going to need 2 microchips. And so this is 6. So we need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of these. Do we have 8? Okay, so we're going to need 8 more aluminum in here. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that. Okay, there we go. And then in here, what do I need to do in the furnace? Do we have more? We probably have to grab more coal downstairs. I really should just move everything over. Are we running the, are we running this? Oh yeah, we're still running the compressor. But this shouldn't be, oops. That's one of the problems having this menu open. So when you hit a number, it swaps it. I'm just going to start grabbing the electrolyzer and the crusher, and I'll also move the primitive blast down over here and really start moving everything down here, because I always talk about moving things down here so I don't have to, climb the side of a mountain or go up a flight of stairs, because I can just go out onto the main path. And I'm gonna need, an XNet solution or something. And what am I looking at here? Okay. Actually, I could have just taken that primitive blast for a primitive Stirling generator and used that to upgrade to a proper Stirling. Okay, great. So this is basically completely empty now. I can move all these down there. I'm also going to move at least this for now, so I don't spawn up here when I use the waste stone. So let's start with the waste stone, since that's pretty important. I'm gonna put that, I guess, here now, and I'm gonna call this base, just like before. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna do here with the setup, but okay, so we can put this one back in here. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna need those mechanism power conduits, because right now I would have to have like a star topology almost. And then when we bring the actually, I do have the compressor. I brought it. And that can go on the top there. Yeah, okay. So that's running. And another thing I want to do is make a furnace. Do I want to make 2 furnaces? I get. We're gonna need furnaces anyways for the mechanism metallurgic infuser anyways. So if we make them, it's not a big deal. Cobblestone's cheap anyways, right? So yeah. Okay. So yeah, I guess we can just place them over here. I know you can make jumbo furnaces in this mod pack. I guess a real problem now is that we're starting to run low on coal. I actually have a bunch of coke here in this chest. Okay, yeah, 8 makes a stack. Do I really want to take that last 8 though? So what do I want to do? I'm gonna need more silicon because I think we only had 3 silicon and that was left upstairs. I think so. We probably want to finish off the rest of this. I'm gonna split this and put this over here, and we have silver, maybe more aluminum. That would probably be useful. So I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna grab what's left, or at least the stuff that I think I'm gonna need that's left up here. So let's see here. What was the thing I was looking for? I was looking for silicon. That's up here. I'll move the shovel there because the shovel will be useful. Don't really need shears. I don't think I'm gonna need uranium. I don't think so. Osmium we're gonna need. Not sure about zinc. Aluminum's useful. Not sure about tin. Not sure about lead, honestly. Because lead is just like an extension of galena almost. Galena is useful, I guess, to more or less because this is also silver, not just lead. But lead is just lead. I don't really have a use for lead alone. You know, the one nice thing that we're gonna lose by not being here in the side of the mountain is we're gonna lose the sunset here. So I can't easily tell unless I make like a clock what time of the day it is. And that bottle here is just the bottle I was talking about earlier. Okay, so we have the iron dust that's here that's not doing anything. I guess I can move that down there. Yeah, so I think if I need any of this other stuff, I can run back upstairs for it because the chests are still there. But yeah, we're really just starting to move everything away from the upstairs area and into this main room over here. Let's see here. Yeah, I really want to get refined storage up and running one day so that I don't have to deal with looking through 50 million chests to find the one thing that I want. Here's more bauxite that I can process in the electrolyzer. I can cook the tentacles from food. There's the grave dust from the Corral Tombstone because that's the Tombstone mod. It's actually a pretty decent mod, I think. Much better than some of the Tombstone mods from yesteryears past, at least in my opinion. And we have actually a bunch of iron that we can process. Where's their crusher? Here it is. So that's, I mean, this is still working. Okay, this is not running. But yeah. The fuel's almost entirely exhausted, so let's just put another piece in here. And so the iron here, put that in there. The aluminum's coming along pretty nicely. And how's the situation looking? Oh yeah, we're gonna need carbon, which is gonna be fun because that's grinding up coal. Yeah, so we're gonna need more coal. So I guess, I mean, this is not totally useless because you can take the coal or the coal coke that you grind for carbon dust, and you can put that in the Electrolyzer and get like the liquid fuel out of that. The problem is if you don't want to use the liquid fuel, then you're kind of now stuck with it, and like you're not gonna have the solid fuel anymore. So that's like the part that sucks. But yeah, so I guess that's like the next thing I'm gonna do after the iron. Yeah, so I guess if you're seeing this, you're a little surprised. I ran around here because this place was very hostile. I died several times, and that's been a long, arduous process to get back up here from the mineshaft network into this place. And this was mainly just because I was looking for coal, which, you know, it's coal here, because of the fact that I was running out of carbon dust. So that's kind of what this is about. Now, this is what I was talking about with the quark spawners. That's this one here. I think it's called the monster box. If I get closer to that thing, it will spawn monsters. So, as what the name says. So yeah, this is just how mining looks for me, I guess. It's the exciting part's done, I guess, which is just running around mobs in circles, trying to avoid them. I'm out of food, so I ate all the potatoes that you saw I had earlier. That's all gone now. Just to keep myself alive for this last run. So it was very food intensive for sure. It's a nice large coal vein here. You're almost at a stack, but you know, you need quite a bit of coal for voluminous energy to get the carbon shielded aluminum machine frames and that kind of stuff. We still have a bunch of other torches, which, yeah, trading off the coal for more torches, I think that was kind of wise. Otherwise, yeah. Yeah, we still have a spare pickaxe as well. So, got more wood to get more sticks, and then used up the coal that I found mining plus what was left to make more torches. A lot of torches to light this place up. And look at that, we're like almost used up all our food. So what do we have here? So this is like the proper way. If you weren't just like digging all over the place through the mine shaft, this is like, I guess, one of the entrances you would have gone by. Is that a spawner over there? Nah, it's just like glowing ore. Okay. One of those petrified ores, I guess. And there's a lot of iron here on like the top of this mine shaft. This cobblestone seems a little suspicious because I don't place this here, so I don't think it's infested, but it's suspicious. And I think this is like, I think I know how I could like go through here to get back, because I think I could connect this spot here to like one of the lower layers that I tapped into. And there's more coal here. I got all the coal there. It's copper. I don't think I need copper. Almost 2 stacks of coal. But yeah, so this is just the cavern that I have here. And let's see. Just grabbing iron. Light up the stove. Okay, that's fine. So I think I used one of these by accident. You get experience, and I know those are used for crafting. There's more important uses for it. That's what I want to say. But yeah, we're really running out of food now. And I hear a spider. But I wanted to take a look at... so this is kind of like a mine shaft that's not connected to anything, or... I don't know if this is... This doesn't seem like it's connected to anything. There was a TNT cart here that I disabled promptly. Okay, there's a room there. This one I think hooks up to the actual main mine shaft. So this is actually connected to the main mine shaft. That's the bar over there. And there's like a room over here, which I marked. I didn't get the opportunity to check what's actually in here. So this is a spawner. This is a zombie villager spawner. That's quite interesting. I don't think I want to... Whoa! Okay, so we have Edelwood lava bucket that has permafrost. I don't know. The enchantment is permafrost. Okay. Ice and Fire manuscript. Bone pickaxe. Just gold. Okay, so this is not that crazy. There was another, I think it was that one, that, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if this was like kicked out by a mob or something, but this one has an enchanted scroll of purification, which dispels negative effects over time. This is from the Corral Tombstone mod. We got that Edelwood bucket of suspicious stew, and here we have the supply camp chest for mine colonies, the free one, which is pretty cool. Yeah, the Corral Tombstone mod has really nice item models. Yeah, they're really nice. Okay, so this could be a zombie villager farm, honestly. Yeah, this could be a zombie village. There's 2 beds here. And, yeah, I guess one of the big things with a zombie villager is that you need to have the potion, I think it's a potion of weakness and a golden apple, to actually convert the villager to a, or to convert the zombie villager into a normal villager. But I think this would be definitely an interesting farm to make if I wanted to have a farm that would just pump out villagers without having to do, you know, a traditional, villager breeding setup, right? Because this is definitely a very interesting option that we could have. That's, you know, a bit unorthodox. So that's interesting. Maybe I'll think about it. We definitely have a nice big space here. And we have, this interesting, this mine shaft. I don't know why I blinked out there for a second. And, yeah, this definitely connects to the main one. I didn't really explore this area. And we get a creeper, so that's what we get for trying to explore into it. And, yeah, I'm gonna die at this rate again. So, I'm not gonna go exploring because I have, like, no food, and I have now very little health. So, I'm just gonna stay over here and go down the path that I dug up from a different part of the right here. Actually, this is the path that I have that's, you know, completely safe for the most part, that I've kind of, you know, dug up here. There's actually a staircase as well that doesn't connect. So I think this connects somewhere. That's probably a connection. But yeah, I just started digging into the side, and here's another one. This one probably, if I went up there, it's the music. If I went, if I dug up, maybe I would have connected to the side or something, but, yeah, that's kind of, so this is just where I connect in, is from over here, from this side, here. So, otherwise, there's nothing else much to say other than that, and the loot here is not amazing, but there's some notable stuff. There's more coal over here. Oh yeah, I guess I'll show you also the spikes over here. This little spiky cave. I don't want to go too far into it because I only lit a little bit, and like this guy, exactly kind of what I don't want to. Come on. Yeah, so yeah, I guess I'm gonna come back here because these stalkers from these magic mods are annoying, and then you have the other one that spawns. I think this is Ars Nouveau doing this. The other one that spawns in the like the werewolf guys that spawn wolves and stuff to go after you. Very annoying to deal with. So yeah, I'm just gonna clean this part up and get everything I need from here, including all my stuff, and then I'll just continue on with making the Stirling Generator.